everyone, thank you for joining me for today's Pilates flow. Today's video is going to be a yoga and Pilates mix. So we're going to do some yoga, moving into some Pilates moves to really lengthen and strengthen. So I hope you enjoy. Let's just start off with one deep breath. So you can close those eyes and give me a big inhale through the nose. And really just sigh it all out through the mouth. Float open those eyes and let's come to the back of our mat and reach those arms above your head. Tuck the chin and we're going to roll it down into a plank position. So into a nice strong plank, we're just going to rock forward an inch and backward an inch for 10. 9. Arms are nice and strong, slight bent. Fingertips are wide, really pushing into the mat. And the core is pulled into the lower back. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one right here. We're going to push it back into a downward dog. We're just going to pedal out those heels, really stretching the hamstrings, the calves, the toes, the shoulders. You can push them back towards your legs. Just give me a few more breaths right here, stretching everything out to whatever feels good. And you can bring that right leg into the air and bend the knee, open up that hip. Give me some hip circles to stretch out the hip flexors. You can go forward and back. And once you feel ready, straighten that right leg high up in the air. And we're going to tap the right knee to the left elbow and extend it back. And the right knee to the right elbow and extend it back. And then right knee, try to tap it towards your nose. And then we're going to hover the knee above the mat and then lift it up. Give me 4 more. 3. Take this nice and slow for 2. And last one. And then we're going to step the right foot in between the hands into a high lunge position. Just hold it here for a breath. Really stretch everything out. And then we're going to bring those arms forward. Hold here for a breath. And then bring that chest up. Really reach it back. Give everything a good stretch right here. And we're going to stand, straightening that right leg. And we're going to cactus the arm and then bring it back down. So straighten both legs and then bend the front knee. Give me 4 more. 3, 2, and last one right here. We're going to transition into a warrior 2. So that front knee is still bent. Really getting a good inner thigh stretch. Reach those arms forward and then tip it back. Reaching that right arm above the head. And we're going to cartwheel those arms to the mat on both sides of that right foot. And we're going to extend that right leg long into a 3-legged plank. So the leg is lifted in the air, right leg, and we're just going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. With that right leg lifted, we're going to lower it down, lower the arms onto the mat, and come into an upward facing dog. Deep breath in, exhale it out. We're going to look over that right shoulder, and then the left. And then we're going to sit it back into a child's pose. Reaching those arms forward. Let that breath out. You can sway side to side. And make your way back up into a downward dog position. Pedal those heels out. And we're going to lift that left leg nice and high. Open up that hip. Bend the knee. Circle forward. Circle back. Whatever feels good here. And straighten that left leg. And we're going to tap left knee to left elbow. Bring it back in the air. Left knee to right elbow. Back in the air. We're going to tap that left knee to the nose and then hover it an inch above the mat and bring it back up. Give me 4, 3, really slow and controlled for 2, and last one right here. We're going to step the foot in between the hands, hold it here for a breath, get a good stretch, reach those arms forward, exhale, bring that chest up, really feel the chest and the stomach opening, and then we're going to straighten that front leg, cactus the arm, hold your balance, and bend it down. Give me 4 more, 3, 2, and last one. We're going to open up into that warrior 2, getting a deep inner thigh stretch, bending down as far as you can go, reaching the arms out wide. And we're going to tip it back, reaching that left arm overhead, and then cartwheel the arms so they'll beside the foot and extend it long. So you're in a 3-legged plank with that left leg lifted high. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping that leg lifted, we're going to lower the arms towards the mat and come into that upward facing dog. And sit it back into a child's pose. Just coming back to your breath here. Slowly walk the hands up towards the knees. And we're going to come on to a seated position. Legs out in front of us. Reach our arms forward. And slowly roll it back onto the mat. Lower back, middle back, and upper back. And reach those arms above your head. Legs nice and wide. Give yourself a good stretch. And then hug those knees in towards your chest. And we're going to straighten both legs and scissor the legs. So give me 10 scissors right here. For 9. Lifting up out of your head, neck, and shoulders. For 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And last one each side. And lower it down. Hug those knees in towards your chest. You can roll side to side on the lower spine to give yourself a little massage. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to inhale again. And exhale, lifting up out of head, neck, and shoulders. We're going to straighten the left leg and keeping that right knee bent. And then alternating right here for 10. Really keeping that lower spine imprinted on the mat. For 8. 7. Give that knee a little tug when you pull it in. For 5. 4. 3. 2. And last one each side. And lower it down. Hug those knees in towards your chest. And we're going to bring both knees towards the right side. And we're going to look over the left side body, reaching the left arm out to the side. Getting a good stretch with the spine. Make sure you're breathing. And then slowly switch sides, bringing those knees towards the left side body, looking over the right shoulder. Slowing that breath down. Bring those knees back to center. Feet flat on the mat, about 2 palms distance from your glutes. We're going to come up into some bridges. So slowly bring it up the lower back, middle back, and then the upper back. Bring those feet in a little bit if you need to. And we're just going to lower it down to hover above the mat and then pulse it up for 10. Nice and slow here for 9. Really feeling the glutes squeeze at the top for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4. Good job. You got 3 more right here. And then we're going to hold at the top for 2. Give me 1 more. And hold at the top. We're going to pulse the knees and touch the knees and bring them out for 10. Really squeeze the knees together. Pretend you have a ball in between those inner thighs. And you're trying to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And last one. We're just going to hold right here. Bring those arms above the head, reaching tall. Feel those glutes squeeze at the top. Squeeze everything in. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And last one, bring the arms down and then slowly roll it down, upper back, middle back, and lower back. And hug those knees in. Give yourself a good little hug. You can roll on that spine. Then we're going to press it up into another downward facing dog. Just pedal everything out. And we're going to lift that right leg high. Hug the knee towards your chest. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that shin to the mat for a pigeon pose right here. Sit it up tall. And then walk those hands out and melt onto your mat. Rolling side to side if that feels good, or you can just stay still in the pigeon pose, really getting into a nice deep stretch. One more deep inhale. Exhale it out. Walk those hands up. Bring it into that downward dog again. Pedal the feet out. And lift that left leg nice and high. And bring that knee to the nose in towards your chest and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping the shin to the mat. Chest nice and high for a breath. And then we walk the hands out, melt it down onto that hip. Really slowing down the breath here with a few deep inhales through the nose. And exhale it out through the mouth. Give me 1 more right here. And exhale. You can roll it on to the left sit bone and come into a seated position, resting your hands in your lap. And I really hope you enjoyed that yoga and Pilates mix today. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.